All right, baseball fans, if you love all the new tech AD, you're ready for baseball season.
I know I am.
Then buckle up. We're going deep on something really cool happening right now in spring training.
It's cutting edge.
That's right. It's the MLB's new Robot Umpire Challenge system.
You know it as the robot ump.
But maybe not everybody knows exactly what that means.
Right, so it's not like robots are calling every pitch.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
This is more like giving teams a chance.
A limited number of chances.
Right, to use technology to challenge those super close ball and strike calls.
Kind of like what we're used to with StatCast.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. We're not talking about some far-off future. This is happening right now in actual spring training games. Like,
Take, for example,
the Dodgers and the Cubs game. First spring training game of 2025, Cubs won.
they did.
But even more importantly, they used this new challenge system twice.
It was awesome.
Twice. So we're going to break down exactly what
They
happened.
give you the inside scoop.
Exactly, because this is like a sneak peek into the future of baseball. It really is.
So, just two batters into this game. Top of the first. Cubs pitcher Cody Petit
Throws a pitch.
called a ball by the home plate. Ump.
But remember,
With this new system.
the Cubs can challenge that call.
And they did. And Hawkeye, the tech behind all of this,
Pretty cool name, by the way.
it is a cool name, overturns the call to a strike. And how long did it take?
I was watching my stopwatch.
About 30 seconds.
Bang.
That's insane. Think about how long we used to wait for those replay reviews.
Oh, man. It felt like forever.
Nail biting. So what makes this system so much faster?
It's the technology.
Explain it.
With the old system, remember, teams had to wait for the video review to come all the way from New York,
I'm New York.
which could take like 3, 4, or even 5 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, it really dragged things out.
But this new system is practically instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
So less downtime, less disruption to the flow of the game.
I can already hear the purists out there saying,
Oh, yeah.
but baseball's supposed to be a slow game. Right. But is it really about slow, or is it about strategy and thinking and watching these incredible athletes do their thing?
I think it's both.
Maybe.
But let's talk about Hawkeye for a second.
Let's do it.
Because I think a lot of people hear robot ump and they picture like...
C3PO behind home plate.
Exactly. So how does Hawkeye actually work? Does it have like supervision?
Not quite supervision, but pretty close. Imagine a network of cameras all around the field.
Okay, got it.
They're tracking the ball's path in 3D like a little missile.
Tiny little missile.
And then they compare the ball's position to a virtual strike zone.
Wait, a virtual strike zone?
It's all digital. And here's the cool part. It's customized for each batter.
No way.
Yeah, based on their height. So a taller batter has a slightly different strike zone than a shorter batter.
That makes so much sense.
Uh.
It's not just about replacing human judgment. It's about using data to make the strike zone as accurate as possible.
That's right, consistency and objectivity.
Now, this isn't totally brand new though, right? They've been using this in the minor leagues for a while now.
You're right, a few years now, actually.
So how has it been working out down there?
Well, at first...
People were a little skeptical.
Totally. Concerns about the tech being accurate?
And fair.
Yeah, but all the data we've got so far says that Hawkeye is really, really reliable.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, and it's not just about getting the calls right. It's about what this could mean for the game.
How so?
Faster games, potentially, more consistent strike zones, maybe even fewer arguments on the field.
Imagine that. Fewer manager meltdowns.
Wouldn't that be nice?
All right, now back to that Dodgers-Cubs game, because there's another layer to all of this.
Right. The strategy.
Each team only gets 2 challenges per game. 2. Why 2?
That's the million-dollar question.
And what happens if you win a challenge? Or lose a challenge?
Okay, so if you win a challenge, you get that challenge back. You get to use it again.
Interesting.
If you lose it, it's gone.
So that's where the strategy comes in.
Exactly. You can't just challenge every single pitch. Got to pick your battles.
Otherwise, we'd be here all day.
Right. Managers are going to have to be really smart about when they use those challenges.
It's like a whole new level of chess on top of the game itself.
No, it's super exciting.
And you know what else I'm thinking?
What's that?
If pitchers know this system is really accurate and it's going to call those close pitches,
Yeah, right on the edge of the zone.
could that change how they approach hitters?
Absolutely. Imagine a pitcher who's known for living right on that edge.
Like they're painting the corners.
Exactly. If they know Hawkeye's going to call it tight, they might have to adjust their whole approach.
And hitters, too. If they know they can't get away with those borderline swings.
It's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out.
So for all the baseball fans out there listening,
Yeah.
what are the biggest things you're going to be watching for as spring training goes on?
Honestly, I'm just wondering, is this the tip of the iceberg? Is this just the start of a whole wave of automation in baseball?
It's a good question.
And what does that mean for players, umpires, the whole fan experience? It's a brave new world.
That's for sure.
Hmm?
Guess we'll just have to grab our peanuts and Cracker Jacks and watch it all unfold. It's going to be one exciting season.